Okay, so this is a new episode of New Champions, Game Night's New Champions. We are using the Brynol's Hero mod. This isn't a beta version, and it is a great mod for us, especially to handle lots of different NPCs and PCs and multiforms and all the like. In today's session, it is continuing two storylines. One for Jerry's character, Lil'Rocket, and the Chefs United storyline. Basically, his favorite eateries had been targeted by destroyer agents because they had been supporting the resistance secretly. And obviously, Jerry, being a high metabolism speedster, has had something to say about that. And in the last scene, he rescued two of his favorite chefs from certain death and went into a food warehouse, basically where they kept all their food supplies. And the destroyer agents had set an ambush for him there. It is a food warehouse. It is theirs, but it has been taken over. They thought they had the drop on him because they had like laser, a grid laser, so that he couldn't move. They were trying to slow him down, but he turned desolid and foiled their plans. They were frustrated, but kind of spat a threat at him as he was leaving that he would be vanished soon anyway. And Jerry wrote about that and basically said he'd rather be vanished than give over information to the bad guys. So he's come back to take them out, I think. And I think I wrote a little bit about that. But the people that you freed, Jerry, Lil'Rocket, I wonder, is it the same MO? You give him some money, you give him some instruction on how to get away, and then
Yep.
And then he returns to the warehouse. Now, what is the trigger for Jerry to return to the warehouse? Is it just the threat? Is it he's had too much of his favorite chefs being targeted? What's the driver here?
All you can eat.
There is food in the warehouse too. There is food. It's nothing to do with the agents.
Yeah, well, that's really not the issue at this point. The issue for Rocket would be the fact that to get to him, they were using somebody that wasn't doing anything. They had them bound and in a room with lasers and pointing very powerful weapons at somebody who wouldn't survive it. So in his mind, it's an innocent, and he's got to protect the innocents.
Yeah.
He's just, he's got the protective of innocence, and he's tired of it. If they come after him, that's fine. He's got some abilities, so he can handle some of this. But if you're trying to prove that I'm a terrorist, you holding people hostage doesn't prove it. It's just got him pissed.
Okay. So maybe against his better judgment, or there is no better judgment, but he's mad, and so he goes back into this warehouse and is going to just obliterate all of them, I assume.
Attempt, so yeah.
And Joe, we've got you online, and I've assigned out agents. Do you want some?
Thank you, but no, we're getting on the road today. And we got to do some packing, but I figured I'd tune in and watch while I could.
Awesome. Well, cool. It's good to have you with us. Okay, this is the beginning. We're going to start straight in combat. You, Jerry or Lil'Rocket, you come back wherever you want to come back. You've seen this building before. The electric grid is still down, though I have removed it just because of shader problems. It is still the same problem. And we begin combat straight away. Of course, you go first.
Of course. All right, so he's going to come in, and since he knows that the grid is there, he's going to come in and up the wall. Not necessarily all the way up the ceiling or on his face, but And he's too big for right now.
He's huge.
Got mad. He got big.
Okay, so where is Jerry right now? Is it right there?
Yeah, he's right there.
And he's desolid.
No, he's solid. I'm wanting him to be on the. Darn it! I locked him. There we go. He's actually going to be up on the wall,
Okay,
running along the wall.
Is he exterior to the building or interior?
He's going to come in
Okay.
to the door, and basically he's going to be running around the walls and things like that, staying above the lasers. Unless, of course, he gets knocked out. Then
Are the lasers still present?
Oh yes.
Okay.
They're just on the ground. I've removed them because the shaders aren't working very well right
Gotcha.
now.
hey, that works. Put him on top of things. Oh, you've actually got him locked. Okay.
Yeah. I'll
So,
move.
yeah.
I'll unlock them for you though.
No, you're good
Okay, so
at the moment.
So that
So
is
come in here and come in, and I'm going to throw an electrical blast at Area Agent 1.
okay. Air Agent 1. It was good to know you. I think that hits.
And,
Yeah.
A 9? Okay.
Even if they had all their skid levels in defense, it would still hit.
Yep.
Alright, so
Alright.
lightning blast comes off him, does 48 stun, 15 body.
15 body.
Who's running Air Agent 1? Kurt, you got him?
Yeah, let's see. So, yeah, that's going to KO him because he's at that brings him to -6.
And 8. 16 meters of knockback. Oh, wait, no, he's flying, so
He is
it'd be
flying.
1. So 20 meters of knockback. He'd be coming in and around, so it'd be at some angle this way.
Yeah, so that pushes him down and back into the security grid. And you see like smoking flesh burning, slicing, gross.
Oops.
Oops.
Well, they made their bed.
Well,
Yeah. I mean, he's not real happy about it, but
okay, so Soldier 1, I can tag him as knocked out if you'd like. Hell, unless you know how to do that as well. Combat. Knocked out. So Soldier Agent number 4 and 3 and 2 in that order. So I think it's going to be Ghost who plays the rest of these.
Agent number 4 first. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
and he's at the other end of the building.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's radioing to agent number 3 to coordinate with a teamwork roll.
Okay.
So he's going to reserve until it's agent 3's turn. But he's going to attempt a teamwork roll right now. And he succeeded by 0, which is sufficient.
He's pretty far away. When he teamworks, what is he going to try to teamwork doing?
He's going to attempt to blast Jerry at that distance.
50.
Oh, he'll fly a bit first.
Yeah.
But
52. That's a long distance. Okay, so we
well,
will.
it'll be less distance after he's moved a little bit.
Yeah, so we're going to left hold for 1 phase. Agent number 3 then goes, and I guess you all are communicating.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like, oh, yeah, we killed this little bitch.
36 meters. So he can move 18. Let me just
And on the teamwork as well.
calculate 18. Okay, so he's now hovering here. And Air Agent 3 is there. Okay, so He's got -4 to hit. So just punching in a -2 because his he has a couple of skill levels. Now he's using a spread AoE. So he's only got to target a DCV of 3. So it's a DCV 5. Hits the area that Jerry is standing in. Jerry, you do have the option to dive for cover or something. You will put yourself out of the area.
He's
I,
already,
I,
he's already
I
gone
would
on
have
his
had
face.
to. I've already gone on this phase.
Okay. The other fellow is attempting a teamwork roll. He succeeded by 1. He is also doing the area effect blast thing. Oops.
Kurt, your audio is
Sorry.
really, really low. We don't hear.
My audio?
No, Kurt.
Okay.
Okay.
It cuts in and out. That's all. When you try to speak, if anyone
Okay.
else is speaking, it's.
So we have 2 hits. I rolled the damage for 1 already, and the damage for the other is incoming now. And I think that's the end of the game. We can probably schedule another session later for a rescue mission.
That's terrible.
Hey, you handed me the character.
Oh no! Let's see what happens. What do you have, Jerry?
I've got to pull up that one. I've got to check the defenses.
Does he have anything special beyond his regular defenses?
Pretty sure he's got a decent energy defense.
Yeah, it's a. What I'm trying to remember is if it's 21 or 22.
Oh, this looks like 23 on here.
Oh.
Let's go with 23.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. 23. So 51 minus 23 is 28.
Yeah.
Times 0.75.
And the other
21
one is
stun. So.
Okay. Good.
63.
So he's going to be stunned, but he won't be knocked out.
No, he's got a 27 con.
Well, they teamworked. Yeah, they teamworked on you.
So the stun that penetrates from both will combine to calculate whether you've been stunned or not.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. 52. So he'll take 21 and 22. So that puts him at 20. And
maybe even some knockback.
Done.
Want to roll your knockback? The best of the two.
Oh, don't roll maybe the knockback just yet. 'Cause 2 is going to go in on the teamwork.
No, he's stunned. He's still conscious. He's just stunned.
Yeah. Problem is, there's 2 other agents who still have to move.
Well, one of them is dead. Or he's not
okay.
dead, but he's knocked out. So.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. Do I get? Oh, yeah. He'll do tactics because he's special. It's like, oh shit, dog. Yeah, we got this. Got him. All right. And he opens.
I don't know. I mean, y'all didn't. Did you all coordinate that before? Like, you're adding in on a teamwork after the planned teamworks have ended. To me, that seems like a.
3 and 4 are coordinated.
Sorry, someone was speaking.
Only 3 and 4 coordinated.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I was like. I don't. It seems like a after the fact teamwork to me.
Okay.
And it also doesn't matter because we can't stun him twice in the same phase.
Sure. I just was thinking of the rule on it. It seemed like a. You got to say who's teamworking beforehand.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Holy shit!
Gonna finish you off, little bit.
All right, so that's 2 more. So that's 20. Oh wait, no wait. 52 minus 23 times 0.75. 22. Okay, so 54 minus 23 times 0.75. 23 puts him at -3, but I also get post 12.
Yeah, you'll be getting post back faster. So it might just
Yeah.
might not be over.
Yeah,
Nope.
yeah. It's a good time to get KO'd.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, so all of the destroyed soldiers went, and you are knocked down. Will you do knockback for your two ghost, and then
Oh.
the same for?
Okay, well, he is not flying.
Oh yeah, you had all these cool effects the whole time, and no one used them.
So let's see. First one was 12 minus 7, so it was a total of 10 inches of knockback. Meters, excuse me, from the first one. And oh shoot, that's
That's
20.
Yeah, whenever you're attacking at the same time, I wonder if it's like multiple attacks too, because they have to land at the same time. I don't know
Yeah.
if
No, it's the, if I remember correctly, it's the better knockback plus 2 inches.
Yeah,
Something like
I know
that.
they don't totally combine. That's all I was getting
No.
at. Yeah. Yeah. So that's what I will do for every additional one.
20
You get more, but the third one's knockback is gonna be
separate.
separate, and you were probably already knocked out at that time. So, so what is that? 10, 12 meters back into the wall. So you're gonna take 12 more dice, and then Air Agent 3, make your knockback roll. Kurt, you got a knockback roll?
Oh, sure.
Or did you already do it?
I can do it. Let's say. Roll maker, 2 dice. Go.
Okay. Off of what did you have? So it's 8.
8.
So 10, another 10. So 12, and then 10 dice of knockback separately calculated. Should that do something to you, Jerry? That could be bad.
It might. I mean, it's going to depend on how much.
Yeah. So
Okay,
38 on the first one. And then same thing, Pete. Do you want to roll your 12 dice of knockback?
Yep. Sorry, I was zoning out. Oh,
And of
shit.
course,
No, this doesn't count. I clicked one too many. Okay, so this is the correct roll. Should have stuck with the first one. Sorry.
Okay. What is that?
Um,
Go ahead.
yeah, none of the body got through.
Sure.
Yeah.
What does that do to you, though? How badly negative are you? Are you recovering anytime soon?
Ooh. No, probably not. I'm in a -30. Ooh.
Okay, so they got you. And
Yeah.
I am, we're going to say that you wake up in kind of like a makeshift holding area. Bring out a warehouse. This is nice to have a couple of
and of
extra.
course,
Say,
true villain fashion, like as they knock him out, number 2 goes on over to number 3 and high fives him. Yo, that was sweet. That was sweet, dog. Yeah, nice shooting. Yeah, we got him.
As a perfunctory action, we'll go over to agent number 1 and see if he's still alive or not.
Oh, he is. He is. He's just cut badly and all that good stuff. So
We will administer what first aid we may, which is not much because I don't think they've got first aid as a skill.
I think I just took your.
Oop.
I just think I took your
Yeah.
little rocket. Let me get it back out for
Yeah.
you.
Oh, there he is.
All right. So they have taken you to a. They've taken you to a kind of a way house or way transport station, where that they make different transports to different more secured facilities, and you have been bound, and you're in a kind of a what I would consider a very low secure facility, but this is the best that they have.
Any
But-
chance Socrates would have noticed the missing agent or missing team member?
Yeah, so it's not. I mean, the comm devices aren't vital monitoring type of things.
Oh,
So
okay.
I mean, unless he was having some conversation regularly with Socrates, it wouldn't have triggered anything, right?
Right.
So
Okay. Am I in this one that you just opened?
that's right. That's right. However, Rocket is in the middle of it, and you maybe wake up here, and you recognize what this is because you just experienced it.
Yeah.
And for effect, I will say you are recovering, but not fast enough to get above probably 20 endurance. So it's draining you, but these drain sources, obviously, your amount of endurance is high. Is that right? It is high.
Yeah.
So,
86 and a 20 recovery.
yeah. So again, the drains are getting you down, but and you feel slow and sluggish, obviously being at low endurance, but you are not just unconscious. You're a pretty fast recovery individual. So you hear stuff all around, right? There's agents all around, cars coming in and out, hollering, screaming, all that stuff. People are, this is an active area.
Okay. Have they stripped me out of my suit?
Could they strip you out of your suit? Is it built into you, or do they know like it's an OIF? They could get you out of it.
Stuff. Trying to remember if I've. It was an OIF at one point.
Do you not have
Yeah.
Hero Designer that you can open up?
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Okay.
No, it is OIF still.
Yeah, so they do. They take you out of it.
Great.
Limitations are not free.
No.
There's a reason why Ghost has no limitations on any of her stuff, except for her flight, which is unified.
Oh yeah, it makes sense for her.
Yeah, Jerry. So
Well, okay. Yeah, he no longer has 20 recovery.
yeah, but he's still
only a 4.
he still wakes up, and he is in kind of normal. You feel different. Like when you just feel maybe after a bad night's sleep, but you also just kind of something's not right. At least you have an apple.
Yeah.
Does he still have his comm device?
Nope. They searched him down pretty good.
Hmm.
There's
All right.
nobody else in here with me
Nope.
other than this whale. Having already taken one out with electricity, he knows that that would work. And he's bound.
Hmm. But again, it's like zip tie bound. Like this is your human form now, and so they are not really trying to hold you down with anything super, except for the drain,
Okay.
of course.
Yeah. All right. Well, since there's several ways to actually break out of a twist tie, one of them is to pop your hands over your knee or something like that real quick so it really forces it quickly. I will attempt to do that.
Okay, you make maybe your contortionist roll.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I do have that.
Oh yeah, that
that,
good reason for you to
that'll,
escape with that.
yes.
Yeah, great, fantastic. You're out. You've broken out
Okay.
of the zip ties.
All right. I'm going to pick them up.
That, by the way, is
And
the first time I've ever seen a contortionist skill actually be useful.
Take away someone's super suit, skills become important.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
skill's seriously important at that point.
all right. So I'm going to go over here. Whoa. Didn't mean to move that.
I will lock it now, thanks. No, but we don't get.
He's gone.
There we go.
I mean, if it hadn't been for that apple, he would have been done.
Okay. So I'm going to start trying to fiddle with the electronics. I
Okay.
have both mechanics, electronics, and inventor.
Okay. Yeah. Again, you didn't roll hero dice. So if you want to, you can. But you've got so many skills on this, just narratively. Try to make your skills like you're ripping open, you're prying back, you're just doing everything you can to get into the electronics on it, or maybe
Right.
even the piping on the side. Make all three of the rolls, and let's just see what kind of story we can tell.
Okay. Electronics.
He also has experience with these machines. So.
Yes.
Breaking them, not opening them up. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Inventor. I forgot I've got.
He's inventing a way past the screws.
Yeah, electronics was by 4.
Mm-hmm.
And for some reason, inventor didn't roll.
Huh.
This is like MacGyver.
There it
Oh, there
goes.
we go.
This is awesome.
3. Yes.
You've got zip
Mechanics.
ties, and you're figuring out a way. So with the zip ties, you are able to go over to maybe these little side air vents, and you're able to like leverage to where you like break free one of the air vents from where it puts the air into the actual kind of coolant area. Like you're just
Uh-huh.
enough to where the air's coming out, not going in. And you surmise from your inventor roll that if this thing isn't perfectly cooled, it's going to shut down, but it's also going to explode, So you've got to figure out the consequence of, yes, you can shut it down, but it's going to be pretty bad. So and all the while, your every action is labored because you're being
Yeah.
trained and sweat profusely. Everything is hard to do, but you pull the vent back from it. It's starting to overheat. You probably have 20 seconds, 30 seconds before this thing explodes.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go to this far door over here on the other end of this building.
Mm-hmm.
And Check, see if it's locked. See if they were stupid enough to leave it unlocked. Please.
It is locked. It is locked. Unless you have a dice of luck or anything like that.
Yeah, I wish.
Just
At least I don't have unluck.
true.
Yeah.
Could be worse. Could be worse.
Yeah. Acrobatics isn't going to do me any good. Acting's not going to do me any good. Breakfall's not going to help here. Computer programming probably won't help. The vents on the side, was I able to pull them off?
No, just pulled back.
Just
enough
okay.
so where it wasn't cooling inside the machine now. But no, they're
Right.
still
Okay.
They're very, bolted in kind of thing.
Well,
you got lots of skills. Anything you want to try?
Yeah.
And this is heroic too, so anything's possible.
Yeah. Because I've got the speed tricks power.
You hear people talking outside the building too? Maybe outside the door to your right.
Okay, outside this. Okay, where the guy's bouncing around outside.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't really hear anything on this side, do I?
Nope.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try with the speed tricks, and the zip tie. See if I can, or whatever's left. See if I can get it in there and try to jimmy the lock.
So
with my 15 strength.
So you have speed tricks. Sorry.
Yeah, the skill, the power skill, speed tricks. So I'm gonna try to as much as I can vibrate.
Oh. And so interesting. Just conceptually, without the suit, you still have the ability to vibrate now? Is it just the suits kind of become one with you, or what is the?
No, I mean he's still a speed 6. I mean, all of his abilities. I mean, his main attacks and that. Well, let's see, because I have the. Well, I've got the increased PDED, the regeneration. Defense.
It's
about
okay.
the defense.
And I'm not questioning it. It was more just like for narrative storytelling. Like somehow your speedster has, become one with you, even though you don't have your suit on. You paid for it. If you paid for it that way, that's what you got. I'm not. There's no doubt.
I mean, the power tricks. It's just he's still faster than a normal. I mean, he can do things 3 to 4 times faster than a normal. So while I can't do the I can't go D-solid without the suit. He's got little tiny bits of ability.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like
but the suit is the booster,
which I think is interesting. It's
of course he's also got instant change into any clothes into a super suit, but if they took him out of it, narratively he wouldn't necessarily be able to do that.
Understood. So this door, I'm gonna say just for flavor, is not just a regular bolt and key lock. There is an electronic component of it, and if you want to, you can roll hero dice and see if you can make a familiarity-based electronics roll on lockpicking, which you don't have.
Right.
But I'm gonna say, how many did you get?
6.
6. Okay, so because it's an electronics-based lock, I'll give you the familiarity of electronics since you already have that skill. Um, so make a everyman lock picking,
Okay,
and then if
so
you want to use your
target.
8 or less.
Okay, lock picking dex or intelligence. Well, it's electronic, so it would be intelligence, right?
Yeah, but I'm saying it's an everyman, so it's a
Right, I understand. I understand. The target's 11.
Well, no, I'm saying you've got an
No.
8 or less everyman's skill.
Right, 8. Right, 8 or less. But he's also got 3 skill levels with any int-based
I don't think you can. You can't use skill levels with everyman's.
on an everyman.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So
Unless they're
basically,
overall.
so you've got a 8 or less, and then use your hero points if you need it. Yes.
I rolled a 9.
My one.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you have 1 hero point, and you again totally MacGyvering this. You've got some leftover part of the zip ties. That's all you needed to be able to get in and like push 2 circuits together so that the door unlocks. And
I found some bubble gum.
yeah, and some of the perspiration from
The
your
apple
face.
core.
The
Yeah,
apple core.
the apple
the
core.
seed from the apple. Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, it is cyanide.
Yeah, so it
Okay,
it
so as
sizzles,
soon as
pops open. Yeah.
I'm going to jump out and close it. I'm going to attempt stealthily in the last second or two before the thing explodes to step out, and close the door.
Okay, make your 13 or less on that.
Where's my stealth? There we go.
Still says you're stunned. We're gonna say
Oh, yeah.
Succeeded by 6.
yeah, just deftly able to get out, get back, you shut the door. No one notices, and maybe it's because the little machine is making some noise now because of the vent. It's starting to get steamy in that room, and it's thundering, raining in here. So you are out with your trusty apple. I think that is the funniest that you put an apple into your.
What the?
I brought you out now.
I've lost some of the shit. Oh, okay. No, I've lost some of the shaders.
Oh.
That was weird.
Yep.
Okay. Am I outside of the range of the?
Yeah, you are.
Dampening field.
Mm-hmm. You are.
Wheel. Stuff.
Well, an exploding contraption is going to provide quite the distraction.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I will, since I made my stealth roll, very slowly, even for him, move under there. Of course, he only has 8 meters of movement anyway to start with. And hide back here behind the barrels. Go home, Rocket. You're drunk.
Where's he at? I was about to take a picture of him. Okay. No, he's in
That's
hiding.
all right.
Hiding in the barrels. Those are fuel barrels. I'm kidding. That was a joke.
Maybe it'll fuel him up.
Okay, so the building explodes and it's devastating. This guy over here standing next to it is, buffeted back far away. The explosion comes close but doesn't hit Rocket or the gas barrels that he's standing next to. But you see, loads of soldiers coming out of the buildings. Even this one, they're bursting out. They do not look at you, of course. They're going to the burning wreckage of the building over here. And people are lots of movement, screaming, shouting. What's going on? Is the prisoner there? Is the prisoner safe?
No, he's been blown to smithereens.
All right.
There's a thin red paste on the far wall. It looks like apple residue, but it might be the prisoner.
Oh, that's great. Okay, what are you gonna do, Rocket? You've gotten out of the building. You still don't have your super suit. Where is my super suit?
Which is exactly what I call the power. Where is my super suit? Okay, so the store here is open.
It is. It is. It is. And everyone is running out of that building right now. So after maybe a second or two, when they get out, you might be able to sneak in when the door is still open.
Right, and that's what I plan on trying to do.
Okay, let me take all the folks off. And Rocket, make a perception or intelligence roll as well. And I'm gonna say, if you want to, you can use your hero points, but I would say you would have had a bonus anyway, just because the commotion that's going around. No one is really even looking your way.
Holy shit!
My gosh.
No.
I
didn't see shit.
Well, that was more of like an
Excuse my language.
You're like checking yourself. Obviously, you just don't feel normal still. Maybe, and you just kind of ride it off to the dampener. You've been in a dampener field for so long without your suit on.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're inside the building. It's empty. You see it connects to another building. And I assume you're looking around for your super suit and you don't see it in here, but the building continues on.
Yep. I keep trying to
so you
move around.
You get back into this side building, and the door is not locked. Maybe someone left it ajar. Oh, you can't see the door from this side, but it is over here. And you get in there, and just miraculously, they kept your suit locked up. You can tell someone might have been looking at it, examining it.
Right.
But the explosion grabbed their interest, and they had gone out this kind of rolling door on the side. So that rolling door is open, but again, everybody is looking the other direction.
Well, as soon as I can actually touch it, I can instantly get into it.
Okay.
Was the instant change.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay. So
you instantly grab your communicator?
I hope so.
Yeah, so your stuff is still there. I mean, yeah, it's all there. Nothing's been destroyed or anything like that.
Yeah, he would have tried to build it into his headgear anyway.
Okay.
All right. Mayday, mayday, mayday.
Okay, so you hear people come on the line. It's a handful of folks. I imagine Ghost hears. I imagine that even Dragon Lady might hear, but Dragon Lady's in China right now.
Quite coincidentally, I just post that Ghost is sticking around in the Earth-Moon system.
Yeah.
She's not too far away, actually.
Yeah, so you hear, and several others hear, and maybe are en route to come and help you. Lysen says she will portal in if you need it, and Ghost says that she can be there in a lickety split. Several others agree to join with Lysen as she portals in to this location. If you want it.
Sure. Lysen?
Say again?
I could play Lysen.
Oh, that's my own character, actually, so I'm glad to.
Oh, yeah.
I'm thinking this might be a later adventure.
It might be a what? What? Sorry?
A later adventure?
Yeah, we're actually about to wrap up. But so everybody that can or is interested portals in. Maybe even you tell them your location somehow GPS. You know where you are, and so they
Well,
come.
I do have bump of direction, but I was unconscious when I got here, so no, I'm not 100% sure where I am.
Okay, then they can't just get there, but they say that they will
Yeah.
join you as soon as you give instructions to them to where you are. The comm
Well,
devices aren't locators, so I mean they're not gonna.
Yeah. Now that I've got my suit, even though I'm out of the dampener, and now that I'm in the suit, I'm recovering quite rapidly.
Yeah.
You'd be completely recovered by now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's say you've got it.
Um,
You've got it all back.
Yeah.
It's seconds. Yeah.
Yeah, a couple of seconds. Actually, I think instead of I'm going to go desolid and leave the immediate area
Okay.
and give figure out where I'm at, and then we can meet outside of this.
Okay, so you kind of get your bearings soon enough with your bump of direction. You're not too far outside of Millennium City, right? Maybe they took you some miles out of town, at a kind of like a way station, but you're able to find your way back with bump of direction to a main street. And let me bring back the. So that's the warehouse. I'm gonna get everything that was on it. Did not mean to leave that behind. Wonder why I left it. Okay, and let me bring out one last thing. City intersection. Do I have an intersection? I do. Well, this is where all that pre-scene preparation comes into play.
Yeah.
Nice.
It was there, and now it's gone.
So you you're able to find maybe a kind of residential area, and you are maybe on one of these streets, and you know this area now, like it's on the edge of town.
Okay.
So what are you gonna do? Are you going to come to anybody? Are you just gonna make your way back to base, or what?
I'm probably gonna calm and say, okay, I'm at the intersection of
Mm-hmm.
4th and Commerce or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and
Make another perception check, please. Gosh,
yeah.
you just keep crediting it. You do feel weird, but you just credit it to the dampener, like you'd never been in it without your suit. Just keep going back to something's not quite right, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
You're still desolid, or are you now solid again?
He would turn back to solid.
Okay.
At least for the moment.
Okay, so
I'll be here.
Okay, so you you obviously aren't feeling good, but it's just maybe it's like 1 second you don't feel good, and then all of a sudden you see just it looks like the fabric of reality is being pulled apart around you. Do you see that?
Yeah.
That looks
Yeah.
bad.
Oops. Yeah, this is not good.
And you're communicating to everybody, trying to tell people this.
Oh yeah. What's going on? This is not the time space magnetics are stretching and twisting and help.
Yeah, and
Um,
Socrates comes on the line, and it's shorting out the what's happening around you is shorting out communications even more than the satellite disruption that already was.
Ghost is currently hovering, about 100 kilometers over Kansas. She can be there in about 12 seconds.
Okay.
She's also got radio frequency perception. Likely, this is giving off an awful lot of like recognizable static.
Yeah,
Like there's a static source.
when you get there though, you'll notice it, but not 12 seconds away from it. Well, Rocket, would you mind moving your hand so I can get a?
oh,
Yeah, no worries. I was trying to get a photo of it, but it was just there's the photo. Oh no, your little thing. That's kind of cool. Funny, your image from the background is there though. Okay, cool. So Ghost, I'll just say you get there to see this,
Okay.
but right as it's happening, and Rocket, you're pulled into it. Like maybe you're even trying your super running right now.
oh yeah, yeah.
And I'm going to pull the scene away. Ghost, you see this kind of
Don't have time to do a flying grab.
You can try. You can grab, and let's just say you even grab. You get him, right? You have him in your hands, and as you have him in your hands, he vanishes
Right out of my hands.
right out of your hands.
Dagnabbit.
And Rocket, the second, see if I can do it. I'm going to move you out of that little area, and then I'm going to get you inside. Rocket, this is the thing you see. Can you get in that little area?
Little area?
Yeah.
Pretty big area.
Well, no, just like the real small area. So you, Rocket, you...
You're talking about this.
Yeah, so you are running, and you're trying to run out of it, but and Ghost sees you vanish, but this is all you see now, Rocket.
Okay.
He's been vanished.
Yeah. Well, he'll definitely try to turn on the desolid and push his running. You know, his mega. Am I muted?
No, we hear
Nope.
you. We hear you.
Okay, I was hearing pops and things in it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna just feasibly end the session for you there. Like you are still running, and that is, I think,
Yep.
it's like the perpetual. No one else
Yep.
sees you anymore. You are vanished for all practical purposes. But for your character, he's running from a fate,
Attempting to.
attempting to.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, Sparks would have been trying to
Yeah,
do what he could.
connect through to
Yeah.
him. Yeah, because I know you
Yeah.
told me that he would even have connected in on that last scene, and so we just never
Yeah.
got a chance to put him on there.
Yeah.
So this is the first character that's been live vanished.
Yep.
Wow. Sorry, Little Rocket.
Yeah. Well, he kind of
2
got
months.
goaded into.
You got 2 months of real world time back to yourself.
Yeah. Well,
we hardly knew you.
It's possible that the vanishing procedure starts with a brief period in limbo or something. Maybe he's been stored in a data buffer.
We'll never know. Well, maybe we will.
Maybe we will. Who knows? Who knows? Okay. I think that's just the coolest. Can you see the particles moving too around it? Like if you get in
Yeah.
close.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think that's really cool.
Got him just running right into the particles.
Okay. I'm gonna put the color back on. Evening. I'm gonna bring that away. Where is? That's the warehouse. Get. Okay. Cool. And then turn that off for everybody again. Okay. That is the end of the first session. It's the end of Rocket. No, I'm kidding. That's the end of, but it actually is the end of Rocket. Rocket has vanished. We will pick up now on the second half of the storyline session. Oh, and first of all, Rocket, thank you for just playing through that. Rocket is just an awesome character, and I think being the first to go out in the blaze of glory is a pretty awesome thing. So I think thanks for being a good sport and being willing to go there with me. I appreciate it.
Okay, I didn't really expect them to do that much damage to him either.
I know. I thought the whole thing, I had it all planned for the food warehouse. Everything was going to happen in the food warehouse, so I had to pull out all the other scenes to be able to make it work. It's cool. It's what it's all about. That's why we do this.
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to bring in that we're about to switch over to Dragon Lady's scene. So just a second.
I will alter my voice accordingly.
I know you gotta get there. Okay. So, Dragon Lady. Dragon Lady had been working with Lao Jin, collecting the ancestral spirits for several weeks now, and multiple spirits you've collected. Some have been harder than others. We've done roleplay scenes on, I think, 2 of them so far, but there's many others that you've already handled out of story. And now your path leads to a name you know well, and it's, Lao Jin has the records and things like that, and mentions the name of, and it's he questions it. It's like, what is this name? Why would someone be called this? And why is it even in the book this way? And it's a name that you know well. The Copper Spear is one of the 4 sons of Dr. Yin Wu. And it's a very, how in the world could this be a chosen one, right? How could Copper Spear be one? And but that's the name on the list.
And what clan is he from?
I don't actually remember. You've got a handful of ones that you could make him from, but even whatever he is, it's a weird. It's almost like he's been written into it, to the line, because you would know that what the 4 sons were created.
Yes.
So that's why it's a weird one. Like, why would he be an ancestral chosen one? He's not a genealogical lineage. But he is. And maybe, Lin Wu Lao Jin.
Lao Jin.
Lao Jin. It's like I've written these words I can't say well. References kind of an area where maybe should be, but the same. The light of the path kind of always leads you to these people, and once you have focused on this copper spear, you as you're kind of making your way around, the light of the path like creeps around corners, and you see.
I got what his last name could be, Tong, and that is a common name in China. So.
Okay, cool. But the light kind of draws you to this area, and it's in a field of like blossoming flowers, where the light of the path has led you to to the copper spear. You see him. He's just standing in an open field somewhere. It's beautiful. And he is not running or anything like that. Almost as if he has been waiting on you.
Copper spear. It has been several years since I left. Dragon Lady says. She's coming up to him in her Dragon Lady costume.
Mm-hmm. Yes, he says, yes, and it would be that in this moment, in this final of moments, that it is I that faces you. I accept this moment. We still must fight. My father disobeys the call of the ancestors, and so it will be against his will that we face each other. But if in my last moment of honor, I accept this fate.
Yes. So you wish to challenge me to wisdom and death.
It is the way it must be. Copper Spear is one of the only honorable of the four sons. In the villain's book, it talks a lot about, Copper Spear picked up on the one good quality, the kind of the admirable quality of Yin Wu, and tried to emulate that. And all the other people that follow Yin Wu are not this way. But this is the only one of his sons, and he sees it. Yin Wu sees it as a weakness, but Copper Spear is an honorable villain.
Excellent. Very well, Copper Spear of Clan Tong. I accept your challenge.
Okay, so either you probably now know the ceremony. You have a skill for it, right?
I have Yang Tao magic as my
Yeah.
knowledge skill.
Yeah, why don't you roll that and see if you can initiate the wisdom and death and bring down the ancestral arena.
Okay, where do you want me to roll? Because unfortunately, I don't have the object up.
Oh, let me bring you in so you can bring in Dragon Lady. I'm gonna promote you.
Cool.
So if you'll bring in Dragon Lady, I would appreciate it.
For sure. Let's see. Saved objects. Okay, I think I got the object out.
Okay, you did.
Okay, I have the miniature. Now what about the character sheet?
Okay, should be good. Should see it now.
Ah, indeed I do. Let's see. And do I see? All right. Oh yeah. Remind me. How do I update the character from the JSON from the object?
You have to have taken a new JSON file, uploaded it somewhere, copied the link to that, put it on the token. So whatever link is on your token right now must be an old one. But you have to do that before because you have to do it on your own table. Now, if you have a link to the JSON file and you want to give it to me right now, I could use it. I need that JSON file so I can load it into the.
Okay, right, because I have a different version of Hero Designer from you. Okay, let me do that. All right.
Okay. You're sending it to me direct?
Yes, sir.
Come on.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, there we go.
Got it. Give me a second. I don't know that if you used an old version, it may not. You may need to send me the HTC file because I don't know if it's going to.
Gotcha. It's gonna work or not. All right, I'll give you the HDC file on top of that.
Oh yeah, this is not going to work at all. You're going to need, and honestly, you probably should upgrade your hero designer, unless you're keeping it for some reason.
All right, there we go. Sent you the HDC file.
Awesome.
All right.
Okay, just a second. Let me open it.
Sure.
And you can actually run multiple versions of it,
Mhm.
of Hero Designer. Just put it
Yes.
in different subdirectories and
Yeah, if you're
give
wanting
it different token.
Okay, just a second, everybody.
I suppose I should have asked a few minutes earlier if this is a good time to use the washroom.
Yep, it would have been the best. Okay, we will upload.
Yeah.
Go now, avoid the rush.
I had a Quebecois French teacher who would, he'd refer, instead of like le bain, he'd call it le WC.
The double
I'm taking up anyway. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Water closet. So.
Okay, see if that's the right one. Do you see it?
Perfect.
Awesome.
I do. Let's see. Yangtao magic.
Yeah.
Made my ritual roll by 4.
Great. I think last time you didn't, and I had to bring the ancestor in. So this time you did it. You have increased in your expertise.
Yes, I have.
So you're standing next to the copper spear. Maybe not next to, but some distance away. And as you perform the ritual, and he agrees to it, from the heavens come down a kind of an arena,
Nice.
and you see at the one side of the arena the copper spear, who has an aura, and you see it. It is a mystical aura.
Nice.
Let me see if I can bring in the copper spear now.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, so, and it comes down from the heavens. Okay, so we will, and maybe he warns you again a second time. This is against my father's wishes. Just be prepared. And you know that this ancestral arena is protected from the earthly realm somewhat by the runes and the aura that's around it. I hope you all are able to see it. But even still, even if you know that or you say that, the Copper Spear is still worried. Of course, Yin Wu is a devastating master villain. If he opposes this fight, he will find a way to intervene, he fears. But what must be done must be done.
Is Ghost by chance flying shotgun?
Yeah, this is a separate time, so I'm sure you are around. Again, you are prevented from interfering in the fight because it is a different realm come to Earth, but you are outside the realm, the ancestral arena. Maybe
Yep.
in case somebody.
Try something nefarious.
Do you have Ghost on the table? Let me bring you.
Do not.
I'm going to promote you so you can bring it down.
There she is.
Cool.
Jason is almost up to date.
Get her there. Ghost.
And Liliana is a mage, so maybe she detects something going on in the spirit world.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he is not here to play.
Ah.
Sadly.
Well, I saw her in the I saw her in the Discord. So.
Yeah. Okay. So the after the Copper Spear's warning, very much you look up to the heavens and you see the ancestors, including those that you have sent there recently, and they give the nod of approval, blessing this wisdom in death, and you all begin the battle. Dragon Lady goes first.
All right. Let's see.
Does she though?
Ah,
Yeah,
nice.
you all both have the same. That's funny.
So we should actually roll off, no?
That is true. No randomness whenever it's person versus person. Whenever it's villains, I give you, but you're playing it. Will you both make just a straight up 3 dice roll?
All right. Or I can do acrobatics because it's the same for my.
Yeah, as long as
Yeah.
it's 11 or less. So you got a 10 and
I got a 5.
5. Yeah. So actually, it shall be the Copper Spear who goes first.
Yep.
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay, Copper Spear.
Excellent. Okay, we're opposite to each other, right? Okay. Can you hear me okay?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, we could always do the classic wushu one where we both kind of leap on top of the tree and then start blocking and punching at each other.
Oh, that could be fun, eh?
It could be a bit of a nightmare though for station keeping.
It would be, yeah, but it would be cool.
Can I toggle? I can toggle measurement. Very good. And I put it onto grid. Is that right? No. Can I do that?
Yeah, and it is proper, and I can make it project onto it if we want to.
So I will make a half move and hold.
Okay.
Spear out.
Okay. Now, Dragon Lady, it's your turn.
All right. Okay, Dragon Lady will make a half move there. An aura the greenish aura forms around her as she calls the dragon's power flowing to me. So yeah, we need to do an aura for her because that would be cool. If she has her something like that. Next time, of course. Unless you got
If there is a next time.
Oh, hey. I don't think I have a green aura. I don't. Maybe in my effects folder. Give me a second. I don't think I do.
Okay.
Field effect. Laser wire. Stun aid. Shoot, come on, man. Look at that.
Oh, sweet. Nice.
Well, but now I can't get back to it. What do we call this? Is this Dragon Aura? What is your...
Yep, the dragon says, the dragon's power flows to her, and sort of there's a
Can we move you onto it?
there's a
Yes.
green spiritual of a dragon, like kind of swirling around her, basically.
Okay, this is the best I can give you right now.
That's very cool, though.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, and let's see. Yeah, she'll face off against Copper Spear. The Copper Spear, are you going to take a swing at her? Do you want me to make the first strike?
Well, aren't we still like 5 meters apart?
Yep.
Yep, you are.
Technically, neither of you can hit the other in this phase unless you've got a passing strike or a charge.
I do actually have a charge, but all right. So very well. I will do the kung fu flying kick at him.
I will block.
Of course you would. All right, I did roll my hero. Should I roll for hero points? Because I did roll and I got 10. No. I may actually be using it for this encounter, but we'll see. All right, so the OCV you got to block. Imaraka is going to be a 12. Wait. Let's see. So that's 10. Actually, no, it's just 11. No, it's 13. 13, because I didn't include the hand-to-hand level.
Okay.
Oh.
13.
So
13.
I rolled a 6. I clicked on the maneuver for block.
Yeah, that did it.
But it didn't
it.
tell me what I hit. Oh, it
says
did.
yeah.
I hit a DCV of 18.
So you blocked me.
Yeah. Hada!
Okay. And Ghost, you're outside this. You see
Yep.
it, but you can't
Yep.
intervene.
Just
So I'm
watching.
just gonna give you the
Got his
pass.
back.
So this is post segment 12. In the next segment, Copper Spear goes first because she blocked.
Yep.
Correct.
Or he blocked, excuse me.
Yeah. It's all good. All good, man. Oh, cool. I like it. He, in fact, has a copper spear.
All right. I'm going to do the Atemi strike on you.
All right. And
I hit a DCV of 8.
right. Yeah, I did cleric block. All right. So I have a DCV of 10 with the dragon's power flowing to me. So seemingly the dragon spirit gives her the such quick reflexes that she ducks. She ducks your nerve strike.
So when you did your dragon flow thing, is that like a half action or?
I changed it around at Lil'Rocket's request so that it's just basically a flat bonus. Because he was like, "Hey, why don't you just do a flat bonus instead of giving yourself an 8?" So I was like, "All right, fair enough."
Well, that was changed.
That makes sense.
In the preview.
Okay.
Okay, so you attacked and he swung over. What did you attack with, by the way, Copper Spear?
I attacked with the Atemi strike.
So
Okay.
it's kind of like it's basically the nerve strike, like if you've seen Kung Fu Panda, the snow leopard's attack. When he nerve strike people and paralyze them.
But this is, I think you've got weapon fighting, or is it? I know you have weapon element where you can use your weapon in your fighting, but that one would have just been a fist or maybe the edge of the spear, something.
It could have been the butt end of the spear.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. But you missed, and now it is the Copper Spear's turn. No, it is Dragon Lady's turn. Excuse me.
Oh, okay. I get to go again.
No.
Excellent.
All right.
Oh, the glow of this thing on Dragon Lady is crazy because of the light of the green.
Nice. All right. She is going to do the. She'll try the Tai Chi disarm. I haven't done that before. To do it. So, all right. I'll put the 2 skill levels into OCV for. See if I can disarm Copper Spear. All right. And I only had DCV of 7. So what's your DCV, Copper Spear?
8.
Oh, actually, I would have gotten a +2 to that. I forgot the 2, so that would have been a 9.
That's not what it says.
Yeah, where's your +2 from?
Oh, let's got the 2 for my combat skill levels, but I should also have 2 because of the dragon's power. Me, which don't really see that popping up.
Yeah, you'll need to allocate your combat skill levels going forward though, because you hadn't. So this one you wouldn't. What was
you could roll a hero point.
Yeah,
okay, well,
there you go.
In that case, I'll just spend a hero.
There you
but
go.
I'll do that in the future.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm now at 9 hero points. I score a hit. All right, now I'll roll the disarm. So I think it's opposed by your strength, Copper Spear.
Which I think might be passive strength.
I'm just looking to see whether I have something that gives me increases to my strength, but I don't think I do.
I don't think you do either.
Okay, so that's like a 3d6 roll.
Yep. So the disarm just casts it down. You didn't grab it from her. So it's just down on the ground some ways away, skids over to the side.
Yeah, it goes
So-
d6 plus 1 meters in the direction of the strike.
Yeah.
So I rolled 4 body to hold on to the spear.
All right, and I rolled 13 to knock it away.
Yeah, so it's knocked away. The spear is over here. And that is Dragon Lady's turn.
Well, it's technically d6 plus 1. I'll just roll for that. All right, so it goes flying 2 meters.
Okay, so here. Not very far though.
Yep.
Okay, Copper Spear had already gone. This is segment 3. Ghost, you don't see anything untoward. Nothing yet. So in segment number 4, Dragon Lady goes first.
All right.
Why?
Oh, unless you want to do another dex off, which I think is fair. I think we should do another dex off.
Yeah, I'm saying she goes first because the hero mod told me she goes first.
Yeah.
Okay. No.
But
Want to do another?
it will always put her first though because she's just first in order. So
Okay, we can do another dex off, Copper Spear.
Okay, I'm just gonna click on perception roll for that. So
Succeeded by 4.
Yep. You,
I rolled an 8.
Yeah, I got 15, so you'll go.
Okay. Unless you want to use hero points, but I don't think it's good to in this moment to do it, especially in a person versus person fight.
Nah, I'll let him go first.
Okay, Copper Spear.
Okay, so I'm going to do an acrobatics roll over to where my spear is. I succeeded by 6.
Okay, you move. That's half.
And pick it up. And I don't know whether they're picking up. I don't think I have. I've got lightning reflexes, but I don't have like fast draw.
Nope.
So
you taking your turn to move and pick up a thing.
Yeah. And I'll put my levels into DCV.
Awesome, thank you.
Makes sense.
Copper Spear, it's your turn. Dragon Lady, it's your turn.
All right, I go. I go running after him.
Okay.
All right, and I'm going to go ahead with a. Yeah, this time around I'll try the kung fu flying kick as I go, running and throwing a kick at him. All right, so I got I'll put my 2 skill levels into OCV, and then I'll also have the +2 from the Dragon's Power.
So in the mod on the whatever the name of the strike is, put the +2 in there.
Got it.
Yeah. So that would be a hit because I have currently have a DCV of 11.
Oh, nice. He goes flying past, kind of leaps at you and goes flying past your spear and kind of kicks you. All right, but we'll see. We'll see if the damage is worthy of that roll. All right. Ooh, dang. So that's 50 stun and 14 body.
Oh,
That might hurt.
well, hope so.
Okay. I have too many things open. Like I've got the maneuvers, the secondary, the whole works. So, where's my health bar? Come on.
Way down.
Oh, there it is. All right. Any knockback?
Oh, sure. Doubtful, because it's martial maneuver.
3d6 for a martial attack.
Yeah. We'll see. Nope.
Okay.
How does that make you feel, Copper Spear?
Angry.
Angry.
So
You have made the first strike. Ha.
How much stun did I do to you?
I'm not stunned, if that's what you mean.
Okay, very good.
Okay.
If you make a perception roll. Thank you.
Oh.
Succeeded by 1. Against another opponent, that would have been almost disabling, but it did not. It was not that effective against me. Does that make sense?
Okay. Segment 5. Again, goes nothing untoward.
Okay.
Segment number 6. We can roll off against each other if you'd like.
Sure.
Sounds good.
Ooh, it's gonna be tough.
Yeah, we'll see.
10s. Got a 10.
I got an 11.
Ah, okay. So Dragon Lady goes first this time.
Now, when you did your attack, does that put you like right at me, or does it put you past me?
I mean, I guess it's a charge. Oh, I would think. I guess probably would be slightly past you.
Yeah, but like not significantly. Not you're not like 5 inches past me, like with a passing strike sort of thing.
Yeah.
Now, generally speaking, especially if you connect, the charge stops the. Like if you hit the target, the charge stops at the target.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Did you just?
Unless you blow right through the target, like you hit a wall and do more damage than the wall's got, then you can go through.
Okay, so Dragon Lady, it's your turn. I thought you just moved past. This is weird. Did Copper Spear move back, or do you move back? Or?
She's going to. Yeah, she'll try to sweep the leg.
Can I do a block again?
You certainly can.
Yes, you haven't gone.
Okay, so the total OCV for this one is going to be, let's see, it's a 12 plus, let's see, so it's 12, it's a 14.
So have you put combat skill levels toward this, or what? How have you allocated?
My two.
I usually would put my combat skill levels to help with this, so
I was referring to
it might help.
To Dragon Lady, but
So I hit DCV 15.
Yeah.
With my OCV of 13.
Yeah.
So you have blocked the kick.
Well, block the leg, but yeah.
Take no damage. I would like now to roll my Blessing of the Gods. It's luck, 4d6.
So luck is not a controlled power. You can't just force something lucky to happen.
Yeah.
It's to me, luck is like almost like a GM tool. And you've got so much going for you in this one. I don't know. Like, do you have something you're just looking for here, or fishing for a
Well,
advantage?
the hero gets hero points, and I have Blessing of the Gods as luck of 4d6. So I should be able to get something too.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to come up with
I mean,
something.
in this case, so what I think I would use luck for is if he gets a hit on me, I should be able to make a luck roll to see if I can negate it.
Let's
Is that
no,
reasonable?
Yeah, no, it's not reasonable.
I don't think so. But I think villain points, especially if we're going to have people doing villain roles in the future, is something that we need, because it's just an unfair. Why you are a person playing? Why do you get a disadvantage to be a villain? You know, so I think you should just get hero points too. We'll call them villain points. So I'm just roll 2 dice, and then you've got points too, because that's just an unfair advantage. But luck for me is not something that you can command. You know.
Well, to be fair, he could roll it if he was over in combat. So maybe if I knock him out or.
Yeah, but again, not commanded. Hey, I'd like luck now. That just doesn't. That's not.
Fair enough.
12.
There you go.
Right.
So you got 12 hero points.
Holy crap.
Villain points. There, you rolled luck. Someone must have. So you blocked on this turn. So that is your segment 6.
Correct.
Segment 7, segment 8. Because you blocked, you go first. So it says Dragon Lady left to hold. Ghost, you see nothing happening yet. Copper Spear's turn.
I wonder if that's something that we can request from Brennel, because like we're both martial artists, and because we're doing the block and stuff. I wonder if there's a way to have
Sure. Yeah.
having us jump back and forth over who goes first, so that the mod still works properly. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. And to me, it's not too hard to hold phases. Just have you do it. Like I see the point of it, but I bet he would. Well, who knows what he would say. Okay, so it's your turn. What you gonna do?
So it's my turn.
Mm-hmm. Because
Okay.
you blocked, so you go first.
All right. Good. I have this great power to use, but I can't because it requires teamwork.
I know you can't use it unless you have the other 4 sons.
Yep.
Or at least one of them. Yeah.
Yeah. But this is solo combat on purpose. On purpose.
Okay, I am going to do. We are within range of each other. I am going to do the spear cyclone attack.
Ooh, it's gonna get bloody.
Maybe. So I spin the spears up over my head. Not spears. The spear up and over my head in a circular motion, and then I jump up in the air, landing down, striking at you with the spear at the same time. I hit a DCV of 16.
Good lord.
Okay.
We can't hear you if you're speaking.
Oh, I'm gonna abort to dive for cover because I think this is an area of effect attack.
Okay. No damage has been rolled yet, so you can.
All right.
How far are you diving?
I'm gonna be trying to dive out of it, so I think I'm gonna try to dive I'll try to dive like 6 meters.
Okay, so that is a minus.
So that gives a what, -3 or -6?
Well, it is a -2 for every 1 that he does, I believe. And how many did you say?
All right, I think I said 6. So then I'll spend 3. I'll spend 3 heroic action points to make it.
Okay, so which direction are you moving to?
All right, so 1, 2, 3, 5. All right, I'll go diving over.
And what is the area of your attack?
On my attack?
Mhm.
2 meters.
Okay, so the the attack lands. I won't ask you to roll damage because it's going to roll right down there. I'm going to turn off this aura because it is annoying. And it lands right down where you thought it would, but Dragon Lady has dove out of the way. Okay. Segment number 9. Copper Spear. Dragon Lady aborted previous. Would it have been this one that you would have aborted?
Yeah.
No,
so
it would have been last one that you aborted because I moved first because I blocked the previous one.
Yeah, so you both must roll each other. Okay, 7 for Dragon Lady. Let's see what Copper Spear gets.
5.
Good lord! So Copper Spear, it's on.
Okay, so you abort to a flying dodge type of thing, right?
That was last turn. Yeah.
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 So I am going to teleport behind you and do the same strike again.
The gateway of the gods, very Raiden.
So I teleport.
Okay.
Something. And I roll to hit.
All right, I'm going to abort red block.
From the ground.
Did you guys get?
Right, you said abort to try to, but you cut out. So, but I assume
Try to
it's block.
Yeah.
So you were on the ground, so you already had DCV negatives for it. So you wouldn't get that full DCV bonus, right? Not on the ground.
Right.
So
Yeah,
what would it be? Half DCV or is it 0 DCV once you're on the ground? I cannot remember.
You're at half, but this is OCV.
Oh, so you still get your full OCV when you're on the ground, right?
Yep. Yeah. But if I fail to block him, I'm pretty easy to hit.
Okay. So you did it at a 14. Copper Spear. You didn't tell me any levels you were putting it in. I assume you were putting it in to hit. What do you think? Even if you put it all into defense.
I think he put it all into hit. That's what it looks like he did.
Yeah, but this will block because you hit his DCV then. So you did block. From the ground, he's spinning around with this thing, and you are blocking blows with your lightning fists, or with your dragon fists.
Yep.
So, can you block an area effect?
No, I didn't know. Well, I think unless the GM says you can.
Well, so to me, it's effect too. Like, if it's a explosion, I'm trying to think, like, even area effects can be. What is the?
You have to.
What is the?
Dive for cover for an area effect. Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, so you won't have aborted to block, but I don't think you can dive for cover after you are prone, right? Just narratively, it seems weird.
Fair enough.
As a martial artist, you can kip up if you have breakfall. You can kip up for free.
But on your phase, not on.
We're on. Okay.
But it's not his turn. That's what I'm saying. You're going first, so when he's turn, he can get up for free. But right now. So you're basically gonna land blows against him.
All right. So yeah. So all right, that's fine. You just hit. I'm just gonna take the hit. That looks like that's all I can do.
And I'm not trying to trap you into this. I don't feel like that's an unfair ruling. You're narratively it makes sense. You're just on the ground because you dove for cover or dove.
Wow, that's really good.
It's wonderful.
And 14.
But I don't think that's going to affect Dragon Lady at all, right?
All right.
This is killing.
Yeah, you kind of stab her, and it just sort of clangs off her arm.
Okay.
After all that.
I know, we just argued the whole thing, and you just took it. Okay.
All right.
Are you allowed to, now, I'm not going to do it now, but are you allowed to use your villain points to increase your damage?
Yeah, I think it
Only by
Yeah.
points. Yeah, not by dice, but by points. So if you wanted to do one more body, you could. You can't use it to increase stun multiplier because that's just dumb.
Oh yeah, I don't have the stun multiplier, so
Yeah, I was just kidding.
it's,
Anyway,
it's,
that's
it's just normal. Yeah.
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 Okay, Dragon Lady, it's yours.
All right, she will kip up. Try to kip up.
Okay, you do.
All right, and then she says, "My turn." And
Oh.
she'll put her skill levels in OCV because she's gonna try to break his arm.
Oh, nasty.
Why would you do such a thing? DCV of 8. You did not roll well. You have some hero points left though, right? If you'd like.
Well, what's your DCV, Copper Spear, with your minute?
Now that is the question, isn't it? Because I was going to use some villain points to my DCV.
This is just a matched villain points to hero points because I think you're going to hit otherwise.
Yeah.
So I will apply 4 villain points to raise my DCV
to 12. You had 10 originally and spent 1 plus 5, so you had plus 4, so you had 5 left. Dragon Lady.
All right, I'll let's see. So I think I said I had what I have. 5 left?
Yeah, you have 5 left, I think.
5 left. Do I want to? Yeah, that was a good disable roll. I'll spend 4. I'll spend 4 to be able to hit you.
Okay, so you have 1 hero point left.
All right. Okay, so it looks like that is going to be that team body, and then I guess I'll for the what gets a D? Is there a way to do a D3 on this thing? I guess this half D6.
Yeah, just half.
Right.
There is a
Okay.
half. There is a half dice on there.
Okay, let's see if this not letting me go. I guess one. Let's see if this works or not. All right, I guess that's a 3 because the second one will be the half D6, so that'll be that's this time around. That's 14 body and 42 stun. This is killing this time around.
Yeah. Why is it 14, buddy?
Because I rolled the.
Oh, you did. You did a quick roll.
For some reason, yeah, it rolled the damage. Oh, let's see. Oh, yeah, no, that was there. So yeah, I guess I could just roll the damage. Yeah, there we go. Sorry about that. All right, let's just roll the damage and just not say that. All right, killing. That was the sun multiplier. There we go. Watch and let it be terrible.
That's better,
Oh, 17.
but less
That's good.
stun.
Yeah. Not sure what's better.
Well, he clearly wanted to injure me, so I'll take. Actually, for the joint break, it is body because you want to do body to be able to disable them.
Yep.
Okay.
So 17 body. I'm just trying to find my defensive stuff. There
Secondary.
it is. Yep. So this is going to hurt.
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
Because it is.
I only have a 6 resistant PD.
Oh. 11 body.
Oops.
Well,
But
yeah.
But I do have another thing that comes into play.
Yep.
Ooh.
So
Okay.
I'm just gonna role play that it still snaps, because even with that, it's gonna be body through. Yeah.
That's like 5 points of body that I take.
Yep. That's a lot though.
Yep, exactly.
So snap. Oh, you scream out, and at that moment, Ghost, you would see it. A loud voice can be heard echoing all around. I will not be dishonored by your defeat.
Mhm.
It's a shrill voice, and with that, hundreds of dragons appear in the sky, encircling the ancestral arena. They begin buffeting it with blasts of fire.
Holy crap.
Yeah, holy crap.
Neat effect there, sir.
Hundreds of them.
Yeah, I've only put 10 out or 9 out, but the sky is full of them, right?
Wow.
And they just appear as if they have been summoned. And you would have heard that noise, right? The ancestral arena is responding to this, taking the damage of these.
Well, attacking these things individually is not going to prove very fruitful for Ghost.
Yeah, there's hundreds of them. Just
Yeah, so best she can do is to provide a distraction. She is going to promptly abort to a flying dodge, all her levels in DCV, and she's just going to start weaving in and out of these guys.
okay. And narratively, it's getting some of their attentions, but clearly, you could spend all day multi-attacking them all, and just no way, right? And more keep appearing even into the thousands, right? It's just insane. Dragon Lady, you hear it, and everyone hears it. Its shrill voice. My dragons will be your defeat, Dragon Lady. Is the voice of Yin Wu.
Yeah, Dragon Lady calls back and says, of course you would break the ritual and dishonor the code of the ancestors. She turns on over to Copper Spear. Well, it seems by rules of the ritual that the rules of the ritual have been broken by your master. Do you submit? She says.
Ooh.
It's tough. Cypher, I appreciate you, or Sean. The Copper Spear kneels to one knee.
And I will say, my father has acted dishonorably. I can no longer continue in this battle. And I had actually planned to say that before you asked for him to submit. So,
Right.
I'm going to say that he says that over you as you're saying what you're saying. How's that?
Nice. And then she says, "You are a far better man than him, and it is with great respect that I send you to the ancestral worlds. You truly have proven yourself worthy of the Tong clan, and I'm sure that they all look upon you with the respect that you have sought." And she performs the ritual on him
So,
to send him.
in the midst of the flames, this event, conversation, the ritual performed, he disappears. Yin Wu screams a shrill scream, and the flames of the dragons burst through the arena. And it is very clear that the arena's mystical protections are failing. But as it all looks devastating, too much, the ground shaking.
Can Ghost sweep in at this point, do a grab by, and fly straight up?
There's so much flames. You're going to no, because the ancestral arena is still protected from the outside realm. It's crumbling right now, but it is still preventing your entrance.
Okay.
But as the ground shakes and the sky is splitting down the middle, and Yin Wu is screaming, there is another voice that echoes even louder than Wu's shrill voice.
Ooh.
I warned you, Yin Wu. It's the voice of Destroyer. Your unbridled power is unacceptable in my world. The air crackles with electricity. And that's where we'll end the scene today.
Dum,
Nice.
dum, dum,
That's awesome.
Dang you and your cliffhangers.
dum.
Yeah, but it's awesome. I mean, with the flames pouring down and the world crumbling, and then too much power. But Copper Spear is now in the ancestral realm. That was fun. Hope y'all enjoyed it.
I'm still feeling
She made her ritual. So.
That's funny. He's like splinched, half in, half out. I'm kidding. Okay.
still feeling guilty about Jerry.
Yeah, that was tough. Obviously, Jerry and I talked about that well beforehand too, though. So it was, I don't kill people's characters.
Yes, we did.
Without
Yeah.
permission.
That was a good build here to Amaraka. Did you like revise the build or something like that?
Yeah, we took the original character file,
Nice.
and it was like 100 points less than you. Right? So we upgraded him. We gave him some damage reduction so that he could take a couple hits without being put out by the first shot, right?
Yeah, it had to.
So that was all right. There was something else that we added too, but I don't recall what it was.
Oh, damage reduction.
I said that one.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I
but
just didn't hear.
I thought there was something else.
Like that's what I'm saying. Increase to speed.
Yeah, by one.
Yeah. Yeah. I think the other was the speed increase.
Yes, yeah, it went from 5 to 6 so that we were evenly matched.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a photo of you, Dragon Lady, but with Destroyer in the background. I just don't know. With all of the stuff we've got.
Try and catch a couple of dragons at the same time.
I think what I'm going to have to do is move Destroyer just a little bit. Of course, now I can't find him. Why can't I get him?
I found switching to first person view lets you get just those low angles.
Yeah, and that's what I was trying to.
I got one decent here.
I put one in too, but it's everything's kind of tiny.
Did you get it?
Can you see what I put in player chat?
Oh, I was looking in general. Oh yeah, that's cool. Let's see if I can get one that's a little bit further down.
I put one in general.
Okay. Yeah, those are great. That is just great.
You do know. So there's I ended up underneath the table somehow. There's two looks like rocket launchers down here.
Yeah, and I haven't been able to.
I think they may be carryovers from Brennell's original table. Under one of the Brennell's original tables, there were two rifles. And it drove me nuts trying to get rid of them because I could not click on them. I could see them, but I could not find where to delete them. Oh,
Well, and they are.
These are
locked.
RPGs.
I noticed this table is very stripped down.
Yeah, I was trying to see if I could make it. Okay, let's see if I can.
Well, I don't think we had any drops at all today either.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Had the same problem on Wednesday, Jerry.
No drops?
No one. Yeah.
Gotta make it drops eventually. I think I've got a good angle on this shot now. Oh, somebody's hand's right above me. Sorry.
So this is what I can see under the table. I posted it in general.
I took an image of the dragon there. And Doctor Destroyer. Wow.
Well, darn.
Oh, 30 Bird got a good one. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Even got a dragon.
Yep. Got
Oh,
a couple of good ones there.
that thing at the bottom is just the image that I have wrapped around.
All right, guys, I'm going to have to go because I have a customer to pick up in 15 minutes. But
Oh.
thank you for. I will keep listening on my drive back over, but I
Oh no, I think we're done too.
probably won't be able to talk anyways. So, but thanks. It was good.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Thanks for playing. Thanks everybody for playing.
Yeah, good
Oh.
game, guys.
Yeah, always a lot of fun. Did I lose Dragon Lady?
No, I should be here. Can you guys hear me?
No, I just don't see
Yes.
your token anymore.
Oh yeah, I just dropped. So unless you wanted to do something.
No, you're totally full. Okay,
Just trying to take more photos.
this is yeah, and those objects down there, they're just I just need to go into the scripting and make them to where they can be selectable. That's all.
Thanks for the. I forgot about the cinnamon toast.
Yeah, we still hear you, and I wish I had some cinnamon toast. That'd be nice.
Oh, cinnamon toast. It's lovely.
Oh, now you give me ideas.
Okay, I'm gonna
Sorry, guys.
save that scene.
Yeah. Well, I had some ice cream in my birthday cake
Oh, it's your birthday?
yesterday.
Happy birthday.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Birthday
Oh,
treat.
you didn't kill me on my birthday.
No, not without agreement.
Going back to Jerry's scene, those air agents, have they always had 14d6 AoE attacks?
Oh,
No.
No.
Wow.
No. They used to be like 12d6 normal attack and an 8d6 auto fire,
I don't
and
think
they did not have an area effect.
But I don't think I changed them.
Well,
I haven't changed them recently. I'm gonna stop the recording. So thank everybody. Hold on a second.